So let's talk about leading and lagging indicators. They're very different, but they also have to, you have to make sure that you're paying attention to both. So lagging indicators are things like how many incidents that you've had, how many near misses, how many first aids, breaking those down into parts of body that were injured. It's also about costs. You know, at the end of the day, you can gauge a lagging indicator by how much money you're spending going out the door, either on your insurance costs, medical costs, indemnity costs. All of those play into lagging indicators. But let's face it, they're after the fact. They've already happened. Then it comes down to leading indicators. So leading indicators can be things like how well you trained and educated an individual and how well they executed based on that training. It can be the number of audits that you perform. Now, most people would say that's a lagging indicator, but guess what? It can be a leading indicator as well. If you measure and you assign the risk, you assign the hazard, and then you go back and you prevent something from happening, that's very much a leading indicator. Other things that can be leading indicators are how well you write a scope in a contract. If you write the scope to say, we require this, we require a certain number of safety professionals, qualified safety professionals on the job. We require that you do a ladder's last program and you implement that. Measuring your own percent improvement over baseline is very, very important. You can pay attention to all the industry statistics out there, but at the end of the day, you should measure against yourself as well. You know, the Bureau of Labor Statistics puts out a lot of facts and figures, but you should measure against yourself if you want to see how well you're doing to improve. So scopes of work are important in leading indicators. Number of assessments that you do, number of people that you assign. There's probably 20 different leading indicators that you can measure, even to the point of how well do you do a pre-task plan? How well do you launch the project? Did you do a risk assessment prior to the project? How many of those did you do that are of a quality nature? So that's really how you judge leading and lagging. But the leading indicators need to be focused upstream and on the risks and on the systems that create risk, and then how do you eliminate that risk out of the system so that you don't have to pay as much attention to the lagging indicators.